Other interesting business news: ammunition vending machines are trending across the US. Now, this is a interesting idea. We've seen this concept has been around for quite some time. It's one of those instances where, I mean, if you go to a private range, a lot of them will have the machines, but the twist on this is they're actually being put in grocery stores, which, again, for grocery stores is brilliant. They need the additional revenue. The average gross profit for a grocery store is around 2%, which is why if a Marxist tells you the grocery stores are evil, they're marking up the price of food, and that's why they're the bad guy. No, it's our inept government on the left and the right causing ridiculous inflation of regulation. Again, just go to ask any, go to Google, go to Brave, search average grocery store margin. It's around 2%. So again, that's why they need stuff like this to also help supplement their income. That's why a lot of grocery stores like Walmart and Target have electronics and clothing. But nevertheless, getting back to this particular instance, you actually see a gentleman at a store and he's going to be able to buy some ammunition from a good old vending machine. And I was going to say, the only thing I don't like about this, which I understand the liability, because the big thing is this is in a grocery store that anyone can go to. Traditionally, many of the vending machines that happen to have ammo, I think that's a better, more accurate way to represent the previous technology in the consumer interface. It was already in a gun store, which again, depending on where it is in the store, usually you have to be at least 18 to be in there, or you're accompanied by an adult or guardian. Now, in this case, anyone can be in a grocery store. So, in order to mitigate their risk, they, for better or worse, for privacy, I would say worse, they employ technologies like facial recognition and AI facial recognition specifically to help ensure you are above 18 to purchase the ammunition, which, again, for privacy, that's terrible. But go to the actual article, written by Paul Frill at dailymail.com. It says, quote, gun owners will be able to buy bullets 24/7 from vending machines that are as easy to use as an ATM installed in grocery stores across 3 states. The machines are currently operating in the good old states. I might argue the best, a little bit biased, of Texas, or some might pronounce it Texas. Also, Alabama and Oklahoma. Now, it looks like, going here really quick, company appropriately named American Rounds says that the machines are similar to traditional vending machines, but use sophisticated AI facial recognition software to ensure the purchase is legal, which is funny in terms of like this company says is a bad thing. There's no limitations on the amount of ammunition the buyer can purchase, which, oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was America. There shouldn't be any limits on that, obviously. Granted, if you want the best price per round, you're always going to buy online. Vending machines, by their very existence, are a thing of obvious convenience, and you're going to pay a premium for that. That's why I usually like when I have my company events where we have we'll have our range days like full auto Fridays, or shoot press security fears for my tech company. I usually just use e-commerce platform. Well, a little biased. I also had him on the interview podcast, but Southern Defense is a great e-commerce platform. Again, not paid plug, just a fan of what they do. But they give you the great price per round, especially if you just buy like a 1,000 round case. Which again, you're never going to beat that price point when it comes to a vending machine. But again, it's going to be a spontaneous purchase. They say that, quote, every piece of software works together to verify the person using the machine matches the identification scan. You also have to include your ID. Can't help but think this little Democrats will enrage against this. Actually, no, they'll probably want extra IDs for this. Let's see, that's pretty cool. Like you have a little tray that folds out, got some nice graphics on it. Now, in terms of mass adaptation, pretty interesting. They say they have over 200 requests for their machines across 9 states, and the demand is growing quickly. I'm not surprised. Again, these stores need desperate help. The only way they make a profit is mass volume of units sold when it comes to traditional groceries. And what is that? Got I got a 9mm pistol in there. I think it's a CZ. 99% sure. That admittedly, that is the brand I know the least about, and they have the least amount of experience interacting with or using with. Let's see here. It'll be interesting to see how much they can really raise and how fast this company grows. Then what's the adoption rate going to be from a consumer perspective? Because a lot of folks that are believe in the Bill of Rights, Constitution, a lot of the Second Amendment community does not like the fact that mass government surveillance, AI, and granted, even though this is a private company, the government's going to be knocking on the door and want every piece of information possible. Hopefully, they don't acquiesce to a simple ask and they actually force the government to actually give the required paperwork in the court order, if they actually subpoena to actually get the data. But to me, I could see that being one one thing that might hurt the adaption rate in the interaction with the use of these vending machines. But I mean, it's a pretty good idea. I'm impressed to see it going across a mass scale, especially at stores that are not specifically dedicated gun stores. Let me know. Have you seen one of these in your area? Would you be interested in using it? I mean, it's very much a spontaneous purchase. Obviously, checking out for your groceries. You see this at the exit. It's very interesting. And again, being that spontaneous, you can, they usually charge a premium price, very similar to how they have candy bars at the checkout for the kids. So, be interesting. Obviously, let me know. I'd be fascinated to hear, as always, what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, giving me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.